Hey, yo! Alright, so first I want to say that I put out a little post thing. Like, if, anybody wants a free reading, just email me your picture and your question, and I'll make a video and send it to you private. Uh, but, I have been watching like other people's videos on how this is a hell dimension and we're stuck in the matrix and we're in a soul trap and it's just we're all just fucking fucked. And it's like, where's the positivity, guys? So I was thinking, like, what's this existence, what's it worth living for? And like, as I'm having all these positive thoughts, like, oh, nature, I just love to just sit and feel nature. And I'm looking out the window as we're drive past a fucking factory farm. And I'm just like, ah! Ah! My mom's like, what the fuck? I'm like, it's a factory farm! There are just thousands of cows just caged up in this little fence. No open area anywhere. So I'm like, ah! Like, the feeling I had was just, ah! It's just, okay, my mom is, she's like, you fucking weird. Yeah, I know I'm weird. Shut up. But I was like, ah! So I was going to change what I was going to read about to why, beings always, like, want to ruin your peace. Because I was perfectly peaceful in that moment. And then, ah! But, I asked my best friend, what's the better question? And she's like, of course. Why is this existence worth living? So I'm like, okay, fine. Love you, bitch. But I just had to tell that story because it's like, I think a lot of these people that are talking about this being a hell existence or hell dimension and a soul trap is because, like, if you've ever heard of quantum physics, like, there are many dimensions and realities all laid upon each other, and, like, I've been fucked with by entities, so I know they can fucking touch us and fuck with us. So, maybe these people are being affected by that and can't see why this is still a good place to be. Like, they're just thinking of the negative. Because, yeah, I'm fucking CPTSD and I always see the negatives and I'm just like, negative Nancy. Like, can't help it. Oh, you should have just seen the look my mom gave me. But there are still things worth living for. So, oh, my mom just gave the O face. Like, oh! No, not that O face.
Oh my god, you said it, face.
But I had to take a break from watching these people because they just make you feel like this place fucking sucks and I want to leave. And it's like, I'm already feeling that enough in myself that I don't need to listen to that from all these other people. It's like, come on, stop laughing at me. I just, I gotta put something positive out there. Like, why is this existence worth living? Like, come on, we're not in a fucking prison, and like, if we are, there's still beautiful things here. Like, I don't fucking know everything, but I just want to bring something to people to give them hope, because all these people are just bringing all this fucking negative shit. Like, we're just fucking stuck here and we gotta escape. And it's like, come on, man. Like, I've experienced, like, beautiful things. And yeah, they have been ruined, but I think they've been ruined because I was happy. And they don't want you to be happy in this existence. So I think that's the trap. They want you to feel trapped. So, I know in my one video someone commented, I was questioning if I should keep my channel, and because, like, nobody wants to collaborate with me because I'm fucking nuts. And it's like, yeah, I was like, only 3% of the population can understand what you're talking about. Like, I'm gonna take that as a compliment. I hope you weren't trying to insult me. But it's whatever. You know, I'm gonna tell you the truth. It's, most people, I watch so many, different things, and people just don't express emotion and vulnerability, and just, they're like watching a fucking sermon, and it's just like, come on. The only fucking, like, church that I've ever been to, because I fucking hate religion, but the only church that I was actually, like, happy at were, like, the ghetto churches, where they're fucking singing, like, "Whoa, yeah, Jesus!" And it's just, like, good vibes, and it's like, yeah, that's how we need to be, like, fuck religion, but yeah, just like, ah! So, yeah, okay, I'm gonna shut up and do the reading. Why is this existence worth living? Okay, so I'm using my new decks. We have the Beyond Lemuria Oracle with the Aleister Crowley Thoth Tarot deck. We have Harmonic Flight with Art and Worry, the Five of Pentacles discs. So, why is this existence worth living? There's a balance in nature. And, like, the new religion is like, there's no gender. Okay, yes, there's a masculine and a feminine, a negative and a positive. There's a dark and a light. There are polarities to this existence. And the purpose of living is to bring those separate existences into harmony. Okay, I'm not even gonna go into the non-binary. that's a whole other ball game, guys. But you want to live this existence, bringing those things into balance within yourself, within your environment, trying to find the balance within your relationships, within life. Like, if you're stuck in one polarity, you're unbalanced. You want to find balance, because within that is peace, is tranquility, is unity. The balance between the sexes, the War of the Roses. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I'm such a 90s kid. Okay, so within finding the harmonic flight, with trying to find balance within nature and yourself and others in your environment, you have art, which I'm not sure what the original card of this is, because the Thoth Tarot is different from the Rider-Waite normal tarot. But in trying to find that balance, you have beauty. Art is beauty. Art is expression. Like, this really seems like a phoenix to me, although I don't see flames, but it just comes off as a phoenix to me. And this comes off as like a lion of death. It's just the way the energy's coming to me. So you have death, and then you have rebirth, and then you have, this also looks like stirring in death and life. And the two faces, it's fucking balance, guys. Like, I just got this deck. I don't know all the cards, but this is fucking balance, guys. Like, life is balance. Beauty is balance. Life is art. What's worth living is experiencing that. Is experiencing the love and the pain. There is no life if you don't experience one or the other. Like, if you're just always fucking happy and, like, your life is perfect, you're a rich bitch. Like, I've been in AA. I've met plenty of fucking rich motherfuckers that were miserable and became addicts. Why? Because they had everything. They were miserable. And I've met plenty of fucking addicts that had nothing and were addicts. So, if all you have is one or the other, there's no balance. So you need to experience both. You need balance. That's why life is worth living, is to find the balance, the beauty in both or either, and just experiencing that. With the 5 of discs, which for this is worry, most people would see worry as a negative thing. Not necessarily, because it is an emotion, it's a feeling, it's an experience. And in what is coming out as in balance is, do you have anything to worry about? Is there anything in your life that is worth worrying about? If you have nothing that is worth worry, what's the fucking point? Like, if you have everything and you don't have to worry about losing anything because it's all handed to you, what's the fucking point? Like, worry can be a positive thing. Too much of it, yeah, it sucks. But if you worry about losing something, that gives you purpose to want to protect it, to want to savor it. That's worth living for. To savor the experience. Then we have freedom. Beautiful dragonfly. I love dragonflies. Then we have the Prince of Cups with the Prince of Wands. So the Prince in this deck is the Knight. So, okay, we have freedom. So, it's still interpreted different. Read a little bit about it. This deck is interpreted differently. But, in this existence, whether people tell you you're imprisoned and, you know, your government or your family or your religion or whatever tells you you have to do something, no, you do not. You have choice. You have the freedom to make choices and to live the way you want to. Whether that has consequences, it doesn't really matter. You still have the choice. You still have the freedom to exist the way you want to. But will you live up to the consequences that come with that choice? It's still freedom. With the Prince of Cups, what's really coming at me in this card is it's not current times, but I'm just really getting the vision of, you know, the much older times of not being able to love who you want to love. You know, gay, whatever. But in my time, it's, you can love whoever the fuck you want to love. But I'm just, in the current existence, let's say, you now, because you didn't in the past, you now have the freedom to love and be whoever the fuck you want to be. Although, currently, people are kind of going overboard. I'm sorry with you autogonophiliacs trying to fucking invade women's spaces. Like, no, ain't happening. But, you have the freedom to feel, be, and love who you want, do what you want with your life. You have that freedom. You can go where you want. And with the Prince of Wands, it's like your fucking passion is okay. You can express yourself. Like, I am so fucking glad to be a 90s kid that I didn't have to grow up in the actual oppression that people went through. And all these fucking little pussy ass bitches are bitching, I'm too oppressed. Like, bitch, shut the fuck up. Like, go to Africa. Go live there. Like, tell me who's oppressed. But, okay, yeah. Just, you're allowed to have your, like, in America or Western countries. Like, I don't fucking know, since I haven't ever lived in another country. But you have the freedom to express and have your own passions and do whatever the fuck you want in Western civilization, at least. Like, I know in, some countries you get your fucking head cut off. I'd love for these little bitches and their fucking SJW bullshit to go live there. Get your head cut off, okay? Go complain there. But, yeah, just the reason for fucking living and where I am now, and most people that probably watch my shit, is like, you have the freedom to express this shit and be whoever the fuck you want. Like, I feel really bad for the people that cannot. Because, like, y'all don't realize people still can't to this day in other countries. So just shut the fuck up in America. Okay, then we have water, the overflow, with Queen of Discs, Pentacles. So, why is this existence worth living? Just look at that. Just the flow of life, the flow of energy, the flow of creativity, the flow of yourself. Just the flow. Have you ever just laid in bed, trying to go to sleep, just let your thoughts just go, and just felt so at peace, just letting things flow, so, meditative. Like, I'm sorry, I have PTSD for meditation, but just letting the thoughts flow and just being at peace with what comes, and just letting the bad go, letting the good in, just flowing, being a river, just flowing, just being, existing. And then you have the Queen of Discs, and she's like, I flow with the earth, and I am here. I own my shit. Like, I am here, and I am rock fucking solid, and I ain't gonna let nothing come between me and my flowing energy existing.